Public service announcement. So today we'll be looking at being rich, or should I say being wealthy? Yes, two different words, being rich or being healthy. So one thing first, or something first. Majority of you guys looking at me today, you could be rich. When I mean you being rich is possibly you're working somewhere, you're well paid. Yes, maybe you can be able to afford a car, or you can possibly afford the good things of life, enjoy yourself, do one or two things like that. You get? Then being wealthy has to do with long term. It has to be with long term, because being wealthy is not something that happens all of a sudden. You might have money. Let's say, for example, you're working somewhere like the rich person, but most of the times you divert those cash or those money to possibly a business that you are hoping that at the long term you can be able to like accumulate something for yourself, your family, and your future, right? But today we'll be looking at being wealthy. So, one of the ways of being wealthy is this. First of all, mind your what? Your business. If you mind your business, sometimes you'll be wealthy. When I mean mind your business is this. Majority of you don't even have goals in your life. If you wake up in the morning, you cannot tell yourself anything good. Today, if it is skit making that is making money, some of you will jump and start doing skits. Tomorrow, if it is music, you will leave skit and start doing music. Now, what? You need to what? Mind your business. 2, go to school. Go to what? Go to school. Do what your mates are doing. When they say read. Study hard. School not be scam last. Not be scam. Once you are in school, another thing you should take note is what? Network. Have good network. Don't be saying that these people, they are the benchers. These people, they are the bad eggs in the class. These people are this, these people are that. You are the good one. Network, because myself, I can give you an example. So when I was in school back then, yes, this kind of students that always do well in class, and there are this set of students that don't do well academically. Not that they are not sound, but academically they are not really inclined. You get? So, but one thing I've come to realize is the people that were at the back academically, in like real life now, real life situations, they are at the forefront. The ones at the front then, academically, they are nowhere to be found. I'm not even see them. I can't even see them. I don't even know where they are. Whether they are doing well or they are not doing well, I don't know. So, one of the things you should understand is go to school, be hardworking, read, network, mingle with friends, good, bad, and ugly. Don't let them tell you that don't mingle with the bad. Mingle with the bad, but use your brain. Use your what? Your brain. Use your brain so that they won't use you. In fact, one of the more reasons why you can go to school is, or one of the more reasons why you are going to school, is for you to be able to identify what is good and evil. You should be able to identify it. So once someone is going a path that you don't like, you can be able to hold on to yourself and be able to define your purpose in life. Be hardworking, go to school. Another thing is learn a trade. For you, will be like say school, not the book, not the entire head. You get book, not the entire head. Learn a what? Learn a trade. When they say a trade, must not always be computer. I don't know why. I don't know where this notion is always coming from. That you should go and get a software. Who told you? Who told you farming is not a trade? Learning how to cultivate. Who told you it's not a trade? Most of you have left so many things aside. You just want to do Microsoft Excel, or you want to do programming or something. Any of these tech skills. Yes, I know. Yes, we are in the digital age. All these things, they matters. But if your brain not carry them, do waiting work for you. For example, if not to drive, if you know how to drive a car, be good with it and be proud of it. Have you ever imagined people that works with government officials, like people that work with government in terms of their drivers? You don't see how luxury they look. You don't see how luxury they look. With this kind of exposure, being able to drive for the government or people influential, they go recommend you now. They go recommend you. That's what this thing they go. So what? Get a practical example of people we know that are into logistics. What I mean logistic driving. For example, person like the Israel, the one working for Davido, our popular Afrobeat musician. That guy is more influential, more powerful than your bank manager. How many of your bank managers who you know, with their personal wealth, like their personal salary? I'm not talking about maybe doing 1 or 2 runs in their field though. Don't enter private jets, don't go UK, or they get US visa, or they get anything compared to that guy. See, from his job, being a logistics manager, working for someone as influential as Davido, he has been able to secure his future. Look at his wedding now, for crying out loud. A logistic manager wedding, look at wedding. No bank manager get that kind of wedding. The one that the likes of Cubana Chief Priest was there in attendance. Other very, very popular and very influential people that were present. What are you not saying? You want to see, learn something, do it well, do it better than any other person, and you are good to go. Do it better than any other person, and you are good to go. He has name. Person like Israel, he has name for himself. I believe his page is monetized. I don't even know my king, but I know him. I don't know my king in my village. A logistic manager for that matter. So what are you now saying? If it is cobbler, do something. Try and do something. Like if you're working somewhere, try and invest in something, or possibly be focused and do something in your life. Otherwise, it will look as if maybe you're just here to pass time. Do something, make a mark, let your name be set on record. Be happy with yourself, and you will see your family and everybody will be proud of you. The skill. You must first of all identify what you want, what works for you best. Identify those things. You need to sit down as a person. You can't just be sleeping and waking up and just move. You don't have a plan, and you want to be wealthy. I'm not even talking about being rich. Rich has to do with opportunity, but being wealthy, you need to be very conscious. That's how wealth comes about. Your consciousness. You need to be what? You need to be conscious, and you need to be, let me find the right word for it. You need to be focused, and you need to be, I don't know, you need to be pessimistic. Yes, you need to have these characters for you to be able to what? Accumulate wealth. And wealth is not something that you want to buy one Louis Vuitton dress, or you want to buy Zara, or you want to buy something tomorrow. No. Being wealthy does not mean you might afford all the luxuries in life, but you'll be able to do what? Manage yourself, live through perilous times, be able to provide for yourselves the basic amenities of life. Food, water, shelter, you'll be able to get these things. I don't know if I'm actually making sense to you. So, being wealthy, you need to be very conscious. So you need to be focused. You need to be very, very focused in life. That's the only way you can do. Majority of you now, one thing that I know that majority of you that you lack is the time people are there telling you to do the right things. Not that you don't know, you know the right things to do. Now, your friends, they are learning trade. You are not doing anything. Maybe now you be fine boy, or now you be fine girl. Maybe at that time be the hot. And if you remember, or if you can be aware, nothing lasts forever. So maybe that time, that thing they check you. You always, I mean the rain, all this kind of stuff like that. Maybe the number one person for class and all this. Do when your mates are walking, don't be left around or left behind. People, they would have left you and they would have gone. Tomorrow now, you will not be looking at people that I know this guy. He used to be in our class back then. He does not know anything. Am I sure his money is clean? Bros, his money clean. Now you know also. His money clean. That person with the look, so his money is clean. When people were working, you were what? I don't know what you were doing with your life. I don't know. So what am I trying to say? I know being wealthy is not easy, or being rich is not also easy, but you just need to be determined. You need to be determined. You need to be focused. If I have more time, I know I'll definitely visit this topic again, and I'll share 1 or 2 lies about it more. But for time's sake, they say what? A word is enough for the wise. For he who get here, make you waiting. Complete time. That's all I can say for now. I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. One love.